Accounting for taste, sir. Forgive my good night if I hanker for a man who tends to sit sideways. Carries my night. Quite a spanker. My dear fella, you've been a wonderful supporter of children in need for several years now, and I just want, on behalf of the disadvantaged children of Britain, to thank you for all you've done.
Oh, no, not a problem. Never a problem. And we've got quite a year this year.
We have. Well, you're going to do this big thing in Manchester.
Yeah, really looking forward to it.
Because I remember how that succeeded when you did it for us in the Albert Hall.
It was just an idea. Was anybody there? It was a good night. It's a really good night. And we thought, it'd be a waste not to repeat it, really. And so we're taking it out of London this year. We're going up to Manchester. We're going to be live on BBC One on the 17th of November.
Yeah.
Please tune in. That's the night before your main show, isn't it?
It is, unfortunately.
We're the warm-up for you.
Yeah, well, quite. And you've timed it so that I can't be there. Because
that works.
Very shrewd. A very shrewd move, if I may say so. So this Fern is going to be introducing it, and Chris Moyles, and many stars.
David Tennant's going to be
David
there
Tennant,
as well.
eh?
So, yeah, he's going to be helping to host.
Who's going to feature on this huge concert?
We've only got a small acts this year.
Oh, well. Never mind.
Coldplay, Lady Gaga, Michael Bublé. We've got Snow Patrol. We've got... I'm trying to remember who we've not announced yet, because we're announcing some more names next week. But I might be there as well. So it's going to be a big night.
You won't sing, of course.
I think I am going to sing.
No.
Yeah.
Well, I hope that'll be all right, but I mean... So you're going kind of solo again?
No.
Well,
not at all. We're having a little break at the moment. To be honest, we've had us take that...
You and the boys.
Reincarnation.
Yeah.
We've had about 5 years of complete chaos. And after this last tour, we were all back together on this last tour. And it was quite an 18-month project that we had. It was pretty intense. And at the end of this big tour, we decided, let's have a bit of time off. And so everybody else has had their feet up, except for me, who has gone headlong into being a judge on the X Factor. And
is that what you're doing?
Did you wonder what I've been up to?
Yes, I thought, where's Gary gone? And are you enjoying that?
Do you know what? I'm really enjoying it. Is everyone enjoying it out there?
It doesn't make you power crazed or anything, does it?
No, it does.
Yeah, I thought you were looking a bit sort of excitable.
I'll be doing a review on the show at the end of this interview.
Yeah, I normally don't do well in these things. So you replaced Simon Cowell, who everybody would have said was irreplaceable, but it's turned out that he isn't.
Well, he is, I always say this, he is the master at what he does, and I'm not trying to be him, I'm trying to bring something new to the X Factor this year, as the other judges are also, and
aren't you supposed now to be at each other's throats? Is that a kind of little trick to get us more excited?
Well, I must say, last weekend was pretty real, actually. It was an eventful weekend, and I've learned to realise on this show, if you can get from Sunday night to Saturday night with nothing happening, then you're in trouble. Because literally on an hourly basis, my phone's ringing and something else has happened. So it's a bit of a moving soap opera.
Do you find Louis difficult?
Oh, he's the worst.
Yeah. I've always found it difficult. But you're all okay, aren't you?
Yeah, we're all okay. I've known Louis for years and years, but he's a complete pain. And he brings his own flavour to the show, one that we'd sorely miss if he wasn't there.
Really?
Not one that I would miss, but the audience.
You see, you're playing the game now.
Probably.
You are playing the game. You're not fooling me, Gary Barlow.
Oh, can I just throw something in? Because there's somebody
No, I don't think so.
No, this is important. This is really important. Because there's somebody in the audience that will do £100 to children in need if I could say happy birthday to Janet Smith. So we've just got another 100 quid there.
Excellent. Now, you've announced your first solo shows.
Yep.
First time in a decade. So you're playing 2 charity concerts Your life is given over to charity.
No, do you know what? I always think every year I try and do something for charity as a way of trying to, give something back, because I've got a very privileged and lovely life, and so in December on the 5th and 6th we're doing 2 shows for the Prince's Trust at the Albert Hall. We're back at the Albert Hall, and it's me out of my comfort zone a little bit, because I've not done any live shows for about 11 years on my own.
Well, we do. I can't tell you how much we appreciate the fact that in your busy life you've come to join us here.
It's
On
lovely.
the stage of the Savoy, in front of a mixed crowd, and who are only too delighted to see you, as indeed I am.
Thank you.
you for all that you've done for
you're
children
welcome.
in need. And looking forward to that great concert and continued success. Why should I ask? Why should I say continued success? Everybody knows Gary Barlow's going to go on and on and on. And congratulations. Pardon? Gary's God, eh? Yeah. Well, I'm honoured to be sitting beside him.
This cost me a fortune.
I know. You employed a clack.
That's right.
Yeah. So you're awarded with Q Awards this week. I must mention that. An honorary prize as classic songwriter for 2 decades of hit song.
It was lovely, actually. It was really nice.
Well, Gary, I can only say that it's been a great pleasure talking to you.
It's been lovely, yeah. Thank you.
Thank you for taking the time, the trouble. Thank you for all that you do.
I'll see you Children Need Week.
I'll see you then.
Great.
Thank you.
Great.
I'll see you at the dinner on the Wednesday.
That's right. Yeah,
in Manchester.
definitely.
Good. Gary
Lovely.
Barlow.
Thank you. Thanks, everybody.